Two unlikely things have led to today's build. One is I've started reading The Hobbit, and some of you guys might know that in The Hobbit, hobbits live in hills. So that was the first thing. And then I started watching the new season of Grand Designs, and in the first episode, a couple builds their house into a hill, like a modern brutalist home. And I thought that was super cool. And then it occurred to me, we've got to build a house in a hill in The Sims 4. So if you want to build a hill house, the first thing you got to do is create a hill, because no lots in The Sims 4 have hills. I wish they weren't all flat. I remember in The Sims 3, they actually had some cliff lots where there was already a cliff that you'd have to build on, which was really cool, or cliff houses. I wish they had that in The Sims 4, but yeah, we gotta build a hill first. We do that by using the terrain tool, and it's really just a balance of raising the terrain, then smoothing it out, then raising it a bit again, then smoothing it out. And then I just placed floor tiles and then started building a U-shape of this house. And I liked the U-shaped floor plan that was in the Grand Designs home. I'm not gonna make it look exactly like the Grand Designs episode, but definitely heavily inspired by. And you might be wondering why I'm placing curved roof pieces around the sides of the house when we're not even gonna see those. And the reason why is because when you build walls in terrain, it cuts off the terrain, whereas roof pieces, the terrain can actually go over the top of. So to blend it more seamlessly, we're putting roof pieces around it just so it looks like it's a little bit more convincing that the house is actually being built into a hill. I was also seeing if it would work if I put like the roof fully over the walls, if the terrain would fully go over the roof, but no, it doesn't want to go anywhere near those walls. So yeah, we've just placed curved roofing around the build. It's gonna look really, really nice at the end and actually somewhat convincing that it's built into the hill, I think. And then the other thing we have to do is a lot of landscaping to make it look like there's a grass roof, or the hill has kind of grown over the roof as well, and lots of wildflowers. One of my favorite landscaping things I like to use are actually these shrubs from The Sims 4 Island Paradise? Wait, Island Paradise? Island Living. I'm getting confused with The Sims 3. I get all the Sims games muddled up sometimes just because the packs are so similar. Like they have the same themes. And sometimes I even think of Willow Creek as Pleasant View or Sunlight Valley. You can tell I've been playing The Sims for a long time. So yeah, this was the finished look of the house, and I think it looks really, really pretty. It's giving me Hobbit brutalist house, and I'm loving it. Now, then I thought, oh, maybe I would like to do a second story on the next level. So I did give this a try, and this I was thinking would look more like the Grand Designs house. I even tried doing the curved roof on top of it, which I think in real life looks really, really cool, but I don't think it looks that good in The Sims. I think mostly because it's so high up from the rest of the house, like it just looks really clunky, just like it's a separate build stuck on top of the other build, and it ruins the whole idea of this house looking like it's blended into the hill. So I did give it a good go, you know. I then tried a flat roof, which I think looks a lot better in The Sims. And then I thought about even just doing like a curved roof directly on top of the lower level. And I did actually save this so I can upload this empty house to the gallery if you do like it having 2 levels or you need a bigger house for your Sims. But we're going to be reverting back to just the single level house because I personally just prefer that it really does blend into that hill beautifully and it's not like sticking out of it so much. So if you guys are wondering exactly which lot this has been built on, we're just over here at 3 Old Mill Lane. Originally I tried to build it up here at Cordelia's Secret Cottage because that lot is so pretty next to the waterfall, but we needed more room to work with the terrain tool. Even though this house is obviously modern and more like the Grand Designs house we looked at, I was also tempted to even try doing a full-blown Hobbit, more fantasy house. So if you'd like to see a version of a hill house that is more like a Hobbit house, let me know. This is the floor plan that I think will work really nicely. Because it's built into a hill, obviously we can't have windows along the back wall and these side walls, so we're really relying on this central courtyard to get light into the house and these front pieces. So it made the most sense for bedrooms to be at the front on either side. They all have doors going out to the courtyard. And then the living area is going to kind of wrap around here, that being the kitchen, the dining, and the lounge room. Then we have 2 bathrooms and a study nook just over here. We're going to be using the David's Apartment collection by Pierism, the Teeny Weeny pack, MCM, and Tilable, which I haven't used yet. And I kept reading this as Tilable, but I'm pretty sure it's Tilable. Okay, so let's start off with the kitchen over here. I really like these Tilable pieces because I think they go with our kind of Scandinavian color scheme that I've already used on the flooring. And I really like the tiles on this too. So maybe we just keep this pretty neutral and do a nice U-shaped kitchen, which is kind of nice because it mirrors the U shape of the entire house. Ooh, there are also some island pieces too. So I'm gonna have to use some of that as well. Okay, so there is a cabinet here for a fridge. Ooh, and then we've got all of these accent shelves available too. And we've got some regular cabinets too. I love using custom content because there's always all these new things to discover that you haven't used before. I absolutely love this hood. Like, this is what I would dream to have in real life. I just realized I think this is slightly darker than our kitchen cabinets would. I like that these pieces you can make as long as you want. Maybe we can get a corner piece of this. So these wrap around like that. And then we can put a couple more here and here. And then maybe this can just be like a top shelf. There's also some custom content wallpaper that goes perfectly with these countertops. Look at these. The MCM collection also has kitchen stuff, and that actually came with kitchen appliances as well. So we can just use these with Tilable. A nice fridge. Oh wow, look at these glass dividers. Whoa, that's so cool. We'll have fun with that later. These pasta jars are perfect for our top shelf here. We have a little Bodum. My mom has this Bodum plunger with some olive oils. Oh my gosh, this blender is so cute. I personally like to mix Maxis with custom content. Let's put in a couple of Maxis plants up here. Taxi. And this is one of my favorite little plants. The Home Chef Hustle kit actually came with such good items. They look like custom content, these plates. I really think custom content has inspired The Sims a lot. Like, custom content started creating plates that were stackable before The Sims did, at least for The Sims 4. So I do feel like CC does keep The Sims on their toes. And I love this book. This recipe book. Let's put our MCM sink over here. You always need a good fruit bowl. Dishwasher. I almost forgot the bin again. I always forget bins. That would actually be a really cool pattern for a wallpaper, even though this is just the dirt surrounding the house with our walls down. I feel like we need like a partition here or something. Hey, what happened to the wood on my roof? Is anyone else finding that ceiling tiles can be a bit glitchy? Okay, I like that glass portion. I mean, we could use the glass from the custom content, but it doesn't quite reach the top of the wall. And I really want it to go all the way up. So this is gonna be our dining area. Let's see if there's any custom content dining tables from Pierism. You can filter content by unlocked, purchased, or custom content right here. So that might be easier for you to see what custom content you have. It's surprising how many people don't know you can do that. It's these simple things that really help us out, isn't it? Like, I still even get comments from you guys where you're like, hey, you know, you can just do this to make your life a bit easier. And I'm like, wow. I have been playing The Sims for how many years, for how many hours, and somehow I never knew that. These chairs are cute. I also don't understand why EA can't give more swatches on items. Like, we have it for custom content, but I'd just like to know why. That's such a cute high chair. Okay, there's gonna be a baby in the house, just so we can use it. Oh my gosh, these are dining chairs? Whoa, that's like a throne. That's fancy. Okay, what rugs do we have here to discover? Oh, I love a natural looking rug. Oh, and then this one's got some fun geometric patterns on it. And then this is a great hallway rug too. And maybe use that in this hallway. Let's go with a Maxis rug. It's a little longer. What about this one? That looks quite nice. Kind of a lighter color scheme than I usually go for. Or we could stick to this neutral one. And I would take off these 2 end chairs if we want to go for like more earthy tones. You know what? I think I just like the black on black. I've also really wanted to use this light again from, what was it called? The Modern Luxe kit. I had a Get Famous Let's Play, and one of the main characters were called Lux, and I was obsessed with the name Lux. I feel like this looks cool, but it doesn't really go with the rest of the vibe of the house. Like, it's too fancy schmancy. It's too glam. We need just something like that. These lights, a little bit more minimal. We desperately need wall art. I'm hoping we have some custom content wall art. Oh, we do. Pierism coming in with the good stuff. Oh wow, we've got lots of different options. Ooh, and some that you can like put on the floor and it leans against the wall. What about these simple kind of geometric looking ones? We can do a trio of them. Oh, wow. Oh, these are meant to go on the floor, my bad. They're sticking out from the wall. Well, we know what they can look like wall mounted. Okay, what about this one? What different options do we have here? Well, I might prefer these ones for the dining room. And then you gotta figure out which order to put them in. I feel like the busier ones should go on either side. Yeah, that's cool. Just lower them a little bit. Actually, no, they were good where they were. I don't know what I was trying to do then. Okay, now with the paintings there, I want to do a green rug. Oh my gosh, look at these beautiful flowers. They are so pretty. These flowers are from another pack by Pierism. So pretty. Okay, this plant is beautiful. Oh, custom content. How I have missed you. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I'm revisiting this glass. I couldn't help myself. And I've decided, even though it doesn't go all the way to the top, it still looks really cool. Maybe the roof should have concrete floor tiles instead of wood. I think that actually looks better. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. Okay, now for our lounge room. There are some fancy custom content fireplaces, which would look no doubt amazing. But I am a little bit sold on the eco lifestyle one. I just think it looks really cute. And I like the asymmetrical balance because I placed these battens from eco lifestyle. I love the contrast of them over the black. And then I had this idea we could put a TV mounted on them like this, and that to me looks really chic. Maybe we can grab some of these shelves again and put them here. I was hoping the battens wouldn't show through them though. Well, we could just make our own floating cabinet, another option. I'm just holding down Alt to move them around to a custom height. We have two options for couches. One is this MCM sofa, which is really cool. It's like a bubble cloud. Or we have this sectional sofa, which is really nice too. And I love the texture of this. I also really like this couch from the Book Nook kit. This is just by Maxis. I think I'm actually gonna just put some battens here, so then there's like some continuity with the custom content and the Maxis stuff. Like I feel like it just, the glass for some reason was looking too much like custom content to me. I know if I was the only one. Okay, hear me out. What if we just had no cabinets and the TV was just like floating by itself? It's giving me Bang & Olufsen TV. They're so fancy. I love this coffee table. Oh my lord. I would love this in real life, please and thank you. Look at these mugs. I would like these in real life too, please. Just, I'll have one of everything. I also think these circular lights are really cute. Okay, wait. I did not know this was an actual shelf. How did I not know this? I mean, I don't know what I really want to put there, but that's cool. You know what? The more I look at this lounge room, the more I feel like we need color on the couches. So I'm switching back to the custom content couch. And it's something different, so why not go for something different? Whoa. A little trick you can do to make your decor look nice is to repeat an object like a little bowl, size it down and change the color so you have like a little set. You could even do it a third time because they do say balance comes in threes. Have like a little collection of 3 bowls. I like the 2 of them though. This MCM collection has so many great book items. For filling up your bookshelves in all these different colors. I got out a whole heap of items from the Pierism MCM pack, and I think as gorgeous as these towel racks are, they're a bit too fancy for this ensuite over here. And then I was like, should we go green or a bluey color? Maybe the blue with tiles, or even just the blue with this concrete wall. They say when you walk into a room, you should not face the toilet, so we'll tuck the toilet there. I mean, I guess for obvious reasons. And as gorgeous as this is, let's match the kitchen and do like a proper basin area, maybe with 2 sinks and then a middle share area just with like some products on it. Go like that. I love these mirrors, but I don't think they really suit this house. This one's a bit too big. I mean, they're all beautiful, but we need something a little more simple. I mean, that's perfect. I have some products and my favorite little plant here. Our sconce light here. Perfect. And for this other bathroom, the main bathroom, I've done something similar. Just we have an extra bathtub in here. I want this area to be a nice study nook. I mean, I don't know which way is better to face, like putting it right against the wall, or would you want to be on the side? I guess it fits in better that way. Put lots of books up there again, and maybe some clutter objects. Although I don't want to overcrowd it too much. Maybe this whole section should be down a platform, which means the bathroom needs to move down a platform as well. So it's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I like that. Even put some nice carpet down there. Okay, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I think the concrete looks modern and definitely a lot like the Grand Design's house. I mean, I always say it, I wouldn't have it in my own house, but I like it in my Sims house. We really need some color on this wall. I mean, maybe that's kind of cool. With the yellow rug, it's a cute look. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, then we got bedrooms and the outdoor area. Let's do the main bedroom. Okay, what custom content beds do we have? We have bed sheets, but I need a bed base. Ooh, that's a nice bed. That is a nice bed. I surprisingly don't mind the gingham. Does it go with the house though? I mean, yeah, it can. It's just we've gone quite minimal for a lot of the house. They're probably not meant to be bedside tables, but I do think these bedside tables are cute. And I think I'm leaning towards like soft greens. Or if we don't want to go this bed, this one could be good. That one goes with the side tables really well. I love that this looks like plywood. Like, I do really like the look of plywood. This bed, I think we're gonna go with this bed. Like I said, I like to have a mix of Max's content and custom content. I like blending them all together. This is so cute. This is from Horse Ranch. We should do a wabi-sabi renovation or apartment. Is that how you say it? Wabi-sabi? It's a Japanese design aesthetic, but it's also like even more than that. It's kind of, it could even be a bit of a way of life or philosophy, but it also has turned into a design aesthetic because it's embracing imperfections and impermanence. So it involves using a lot of organic, natural things that aren't necessarily like straight, harsh lines. That could be a fun one for one of our apartment builds. And this corner is giving me a bit of that style. What else do we need in here? We need wardrobe. Oh, that's going through the wall. Actually, I'll just move the doors out slightly. Although I feel like that would be a really hard style to pull off in The Sims 4, just because I don't think we have that many items that follow that aesthetic, you know? Give it a go. That mirror is so pretty. We need some things next to the bed in our little hidey holes. I'm gonna leave this wall blank. I like the minimalistic vibe we're doing today. I've tried to be really minimal in how I decorate my own house, but it doesn't work for me. I like decorating, but Sims is a great outlet for trying things that you don't do in real life. So that's why we do it here instead. I really, for a second there, thought this massage table was an ottoman, but it's definitely not. Let's have a little meditation moment here because we've got room for it. Okay, and then it's the kids' bedroom. I want that to be black. I want this to be that color. I changed my mind. What if we had a room for twins? Is that cute or absolutely hectic? Or maybe they don't have to be twins, but close being twins. Because Teeny Weeny by Pierism has some really cute things for infants. I mean, it would be rude not to use this. Look at these little clothes. They're so cute. And this little house. Little building blocks. Feeding bottle heater. That's cool. I love this wallpaper. Look how pretty that is. But I don't think it really suits this house. That's for another time. But I do think we need some color in this room. What about yellow and blue room? Oh, we could just go all blue. Maybe that's nice. It's very calming. Minimal goes with the rest of the house. And I think this room would be complete with a nice nursing chair or rocking chair. Like this one. And sit and cradle the baby to sleep. I actually really like that color. Feels quite bright in here. This room should be dim. Snoozy room. Maybe just some cute like decoration on the walls like that. Moo cow can go down here. My plan out here was just gonna be like using desert lux. That doesn't look as nice as I envisioned that it would. I actually think it might be better just to lift this up and have a barbecue and a nice looking outdoor table. We could do some planting where windows are and the doors aren't. I'm gonna place some flower beds around here. I'll put a couple of end chairs out here too. Okay guys, this is our finished house. Furnished with Custom content by Pierism, and it's our underground hill house. So cool. So this is what it looks like from the front. Imagine living in a place like this. How cool. And if you were coming from the back, you wouldn't know it was there other than the lot outline because we're still in build mode. You'd just be like, oh, there's just a hill there. But then, oh my God, it's a house. Hey, what happened to my half wall up here? Excuse me. Oh, rude. Okay, let's go inside. The outside's really nice and simple. You could put a pool out here or you could add more trees. But the idea is you would enter through this door into the dining room. Oh, very nice. And from the other side, you can see the battens we've put in. I think that was a good decision instead of the glass. And then moving up here, we have the kitchen area. Gorgeous kitchen with the tiling. And I love these plywood looking cabinets and the hidey holes. I think they're so good. The white sink, very nice. The pasta jars, that I need to pull down a little bit because it's cutting into the wall. The range hood looks good. Now, if we head back down here, welcome to the very snazzy lounge room with orange couches, a beautiful minimal wall-mounted TV, a fireplace, and then you've got all of this glass behind you so it doesn't feel too claustrophobic. Some bookshelves. Through here is the main bedroom, complete with a meditation mat. It's got a bit of a green theme in here. It's got some beautiful views outside. In here is the ensuite with Pierism bathroom pieces. They're nice. Let's go across the courtyard to the kids' room. Go through this sliding door. And this is our nursery / kids' room. You could always build up if you needed to expand the household. But I love all of these pieces, they're really cute. And apart from that door glitching, I think this room looks really nice. Just here is our little study nook or skill building area. You could use it as a studio or whatever you want. And then in here is our main bathroom, complete with a bathtub. I got in trouble last build for not having a bathtub. Even though infants, you can wash in the sink and toddlers, but people really like their bathtubs. I mean, I get it, it's a bit more realistic. And yeah, that is the build. So let me know what you think. I will put it up on the gallery to download, but keep in mind it does have custom content. If you do wanna have a go at building it yourself, take a few screenshots of the floor plan. It's actually, once you know how to build it, it's not that hard to build. And that's it, that's our Hobbit modern house. Thank you so much to my amazing members for your support on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and by all means, if you want extra content, you can become a member with bonus weekly videos with behind the scenes, members only challenges, updates, all of that good stuff. It helps support me as a channel, which I really appreciate. Thank you everyone for watching. Also comment down below if you have any other build ideas, and as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon. Ta-ta!